guys, welcome back to this video. Here I am going to show you how to design resumes. Resumes are one of those things that just about any job requires it today. Even if you're a graphic designer and you want to apply, they're telling you to bring your resume. You're a digital marketer, so it's not only for white collar jobs majorly, even for remote jobs, they're asking you for your resumes. And recently when my friend wanted to apply for a job and then she sent a resume that was not really looking okay and they rejected it and we had to make another resume, was another time that reinforced to me the importance of resumes, because that is the way you are presenting yourself to your employee, your proposed employer, when you are not there. So like this is one of important things to people again that you can really take advantage of. So resumes are really important. They're what like speaks for you on your speaks on your behalf. Okay, so there are a number of resumes here. You can see different designs, not complicated, very simple and straight to hit. So remember, you can always tweak them, but one thing you should know is know the kind of position the person you are trying to design a resume is vying for, the position or the role the person is looking to take. That should also inform the kind of resumes you are making. Okay, so let's say for example, maybe the person is a graphic designer. You can use this. You can see that there are a number of colors on it, which shows the artistic nature of a graphic designer. This could be cool for a graphic designer, but you don't want to use this for somebody vying for a white collar job, like all these serious companies and all of that. You don't want to use that type. You don't want to use this one with yellow color everywhere. You don't want to use some. Can you see this one for Ellen? Okay, you can see that it looks corporate, it looks simple, no color, nothing. So it depends on what exactly you're trying to create, and this makes it really stressless. While I was helping my friend to create that CV, figured that people had like relative issues with knowing how well to arrange a CV. I used to design CV for people a lot, and I understand how alignment could really be a major problem to how the outcome of the CV would be. So here the alignment is already done for you, the color is already done for you, the lines are put in place. I'm not advising you or encouraging you to be lazy, but of course maybe you are still starting out. Just ensure that you maximize this thing that's been provided to you. You don't have to, it's very hard if you don't know how to, you have not mastered the art of alignment. You don't want to scatter things on this kind of designs, because CV has a lot of words, a lot of text. It's not like graphic design that okay, you can easily catch your eyes on it. If you miss a little line, when I was designing for my friend recently, my eye could peak when you're just 0.001 inches away from the alignment. I can pick that because of the level I am, but you might not be able to pick it. But your employer might be able to pick it and feel like you are tardy and you don't pay attention to details, or feel that about your client. So you should be careful about that. So let's pick up like one and see. So let's assume that okay, you don't even want an image, your client does not want an image on it. Remember, you can always delete it. So for me, I'm not a fan of having images. So what you want to delete, if you want to delete the entire frame, you click delete frame. If you click delete image, the circle is still going to remain there. So for me, I want to delete the entire frame. Okay, and this is still amazing. The fact that I deleted this image does not mean I should start shifting things up. No, like it still looks fine. The arrangement is still on point. You already chose the font size and all of that, and it's just cool. Can you see contrast between Mariana and Anderson? Notice these things, like I told you, they are really key. Can you notice the contrast between this black rectangle and the white on it? Can you notice these little things that make, these are the things that add up? People might not be able to know, not designers might not be able to know, but these are the things that you apply as a designer that makes your design stand out. But you can also well decide that okay, I don't want black, I just want to look for a deep color too. Great, this looks nice too, and the contrast is still there. So depending on what you want, you can tweak these things, but I'm begging you, when it comes to CVs, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about someone else using the kind of CV format. CVs are like that. While I was really making CV for people that time, we just save a CV and then use it for someone else. Nobody will crucify you for using the same format or layout for several CVs. Nobody, please. So don't move a lot of things. You can change picture, change colors of rectangles like this, but don't move a lot of things except if you already know your way well around it. So then what do? You want to click on this and start editing it and start putting the person's information there. What if the person does not want their experience to come first? That's fine. What if the person has just two experience and then they want another line here? So let me just do that. I'm going to delete this because of course that could be the situation you find yourself in. Let me delete this. All right. So the two positions, the person has two positions and the person wants to put something else here, maybe education and all of that. So what do? I can see that these things are aligned already and I want to ensure that I'm staying aligned too. So there are two things I need because repetition is very key when it comes to CV. You don't want to use another type of font style or font size for the headings. You don't do it. You can see that experience and reference are the same font, are boldened and the same size. So please don't even try to deviate from these things. They can really have impact on your design. So what I want to do now, I want to copy both the heading and the line because yes, you can see the repetition is there. So I'm just going to um group it so that it doesn't move around. I'm just trying to be careful now. So I'm going to copy it after grouping it. Sorry, I'm going to go back and then I'm going to paste it. Or I can even duplicate this is the same page. Then what do? I'm going to use my grid line to ensure, can you see? To ensure that these things are really, really cool. So let's see, are we there? Yes, we are there. Oh no. Just make sure you press it down and use your grid line. Yes, we are there. So now we are there, but it's still resting on a particular line. And that was because that was not part of the person's arrangement before. So what do? We can obviously remove that line from it because it is important that we impute this. So what do? We reduce the line. So it's better at this time for you to zoom out so you know what you are doing and your hands remain straight. It's important that your hand remains straight. And there we go. We have this, but there's a circle there that is disturbing us. We can delete that and then try and move this again. Use your grid line again to figure out. You will see it when we are there. Oh no, we moved. Are we there? We are there. Great. So what do you want to do now? You want to ungroup it because yes, you have to change that. Let's assume that what the person wants to write here is education. Okay, education. All right. So now that you need to type under it, do you now want to go and it is better you don't go and import text. You can import that, but because you really, really want to work with what you have on ground already, you don't want to like start bothering your head about what size did they use. Just click this. If you also need the date, click the date or click the entire thing. Let's even do that. Let's select multiple. I'm going to zoom it out so that I can click it well. Now I've selected everything, right? I can also group it, copy and paste. I didn't see the great. So now we move it down and down. Okay, and now it looks like that space is not going to be enough for us. Let's just make sure we are placing it. Can you see? Now you're not targeting where the heading is, you are targeting where other body text are, and that's it. Okay. Yes or no. This could be a little bit, yeah, we are there. It could be a little bit stressful, but then it's fine. So now I want to move this education up a bit. Just take your time. You are making amazing design and you shouldn't feel okay. We are there. I just want to move it up a bit and we are there. So now I'm going to move this up too. Oh, it clicked on everything already. That's not what I want. Okay, let me drop it. I'm going to have to click out. It's because I am still selecting multiple. That's why it's clicking everything. So once I deselect that and I click out, everything is going to come back to normal. But remember that I already grouped this one. So until I regroup it, it will still keep moving together. I just want to position it rightly. and then we can ungroup it, right? So let's ungroup now. Right now that you're ungroup, you can now put whatever you want to put here. Maybe education, you studied computer engineering, or whatever that you studied, you can. This is still grouped. Obviously, you will know when it's still grouped. Everything is still like in the same rectangle. So just go back. Once you still see on group, it means they are still grouped anyway. Okay, so then you can edit the text and just ensure, of course, you can't leave it to overlap like this. So I can just delete some part of the text. You won't leave it like coming over another text. That's not good enough. At least there should be a little bit of white spacing between the last line of this and reference. It just makes sense to be like that, so that the whole thing can come together and look great. Now we have took this design in a way, but it's not showing as if we have done that, and I still feel something is not quite right. If you look at where the circle of this line ended, it ended at the same line with 2019. But this last one, it's ending like out of that text. And I could notice it immediately because you just have to look at every tiny detail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still move this so that it just end right on that text. Yeah. You will see that it looks better now. It looks better. And so what do I want to do? I think I still want to repeat that line where we have the education. I think I still want to um repeat the line. So of course I can duplicate the line and move it down here to start from 2017. Don't forget. And then I reduce this to end. My hand wasn't straight on that. So that's why I tell you to zoom sometimes, because okay, good. I achieved that. All right. So this looks nice. This, and I've tweaked the number of things on it, and this is where you can come about resumes or CVs for people, and then you still charge them for it. You can save. Remember that you can save in PDF. So most people will want it in PDF. So you can come here and save as PDF standard for emailing. People send their CV through emailing, then you download it, and it's a PDF format you can send to your clients. This is going to be the end of this video. I really hope that you understand and you'll be able to use this to earn yourself some cool cash. I'm going to see you right in the next video. Bye.